So you know that CISSP is having 8 domains. Now here I will take 2 to 3 minutes because it's necessary. We have some weightage, but generally I say no need to focus this part, because if you are doing very bad in one domain, you will get a huge question. For example, if you are doing bad in networking, you will get 20 to 25 questions also in exam. So weightage will not work here. But you just think like this, in your organization or your organization infrastructure, maybe your role as a, you can say like GRC head, maybe you are leading GRC team, maybe you are leading network security team, maybe you are leading identity and access management team, maybe you are leading compliance team or security operation team or SOC team, or maybe you can say vulnerability team, right? But in CISSP, when you are going to start any activity, what you have to do? You have to do first the risk management, right? Think like this, you are doing VAPT. So you have to do risk management. That means risk assessment. When you are going to do, why you are going to do, what is the impact. It not mean you are going to do VAPT in office hour, right? Or you are going to target the critical server, that server containing critical application and providing services to more than 100K customer and client. And if you will perform VAPT and that application will down, what happens? It's a huge impact on business. Because our role as an info security professional to support a business, right? Our role as an info security professional to support a business, reduce the risk within risk appetite, so business can run. Business can run. In this mindset, you have to look. So when you are going to apply any control in your environment, maybe any role, you have to look into PPT. People, process, and technology. Technology is end. But in current scenario, you know that no one actually focusing in those is initial 2 parts. Everybody focusing on technology. Technology will work. Technology will do their work, not process work and not people work, right? If people have a problem, then you have to provide security awareness session to change behavior, right? You cannot change behavior of technology. So first you have to look into the issue, the problem related to people or related to process or related to technology. And according to this, you can take decision and you can develop your control. So think like this. This is your perimeter, you can say edge router. Now we have a firewall. Then we have again router or switches. Then we have a firewall. Then we have a router and switches. And this is your AD. This is your database. This is your internal application, right? This is your Linux or Windows server, print server. Now that means this is your trusted zone. This is your DMZ, right? Now DMZ, you have a DNS server. You have a DHCP server. You have your internet web application or web server, which internet facing. You have your DLP. You have your access point. You have your VPN, right? All your security solution, or you can say your IT operations servers are there, right? Now, customer and client accessing your environment, right? This is your internet. It's a small, architecture I'm trying to just draw. Now think like this, your role is an info security professional, or you are going to join as a security head or CISO in your organization. Now, what is your first role? Definitely, you are going to build a rapport with your all function head. Function head means you are going to discuss with IT operation team. Security and risk management is the key role of any organization. In CISSP, you can say all domain and all initiative, you have to look into in a risk management lens, right? You can type or you can give any scenario. Without risk management, if you are going to implement any your info security solution, or any initiative, not I am talking about InfoSecurity function as a function. You can take maybe IT operation or ADM or ITSM, or you can say HR or finance. Your role to do risk assessment, because your primary objective to support a business. Now, how you are going to support business? To maintain CIA, confidentiality, integrity, and ability. Just I am taking one a small example. Think like this: you are working in finance industry or banking sector. You can just think your organization. Now, this is your organization infrastructure, and you are a security head of this infrastructure. Now, how you are going to support a business? To maintain CIA of asset, that means confidentiality, integrity, and availability. If customer want to access the application, think like this is application, and this application providing services to customer and client worldwide. They are doing transaction, right? Think like this Paytm, or you can say, Google Pay. So your responsibility to maintain CIA of application. That means no data leak. When user want to access this application will available for them. If user doing any transaction, no manipulation, no alteration during transit. That means you are maintaining integrity, and you are ensuring security of this application, or you can say whole infrastructure. That means you are able to maintain CIA. For last 5 years you are maintaining. So what happened? Monica, Amar, MP, Dipender, KK, everybody actually using. So if we will not get any difficulty to use this application, no risk, so what happened? We are going to refer to our colleague, our friend, right? Okay, MP, this is a very good application you can use. I'm using for last 5 years, no issue. User-centric, and security also is a fantastic. No data leak for last 5 and 6 years. We didn't actually observe anything. So what happened? Your friend will also start joining. Your friend also, if you're talking about CIA, it's cover your data privacy, everything. Okay. So what happened? Your business will increase. But think like this: if you are not able to maintain CIA, every quarter or every 6 months, data leak happen, attack happen, application is not available. So what happened? You are going to use this application. Nowadays, you know that if any functionality issue after 2 and 3 days, you are going to change application also. You are going to uninstall from your mobile, you are going to take another application. That means you are supporting business in this way to ensuring security. This is the one example. Think like this: your organization want to expand their business in another country. Currently, they are operating in India. Now they are going to expand in, you can say, Middle East or EU region. You are a CISO or security head. Board will say, okay, Mr. CISO, we are going to expand this, our business, or we are going to open 300 outlets in EU region, and we have only 6 months. Prepare accordingly. Now, what is your role? You cannot say, no, we cannot do, right? You are going to do risk assessment. What we have, that means what is our existing state, you can say current state, and how we are going to meet our business requirement to support, right? So for example, EU region, GDPR, we are not compliant with GDPR. So we have to meet all GDPR requirement. We need a DPO role. We need all resources. We need a people. We need a process, and we need a technology to protect huge citizen data. Otherwise, a huge penalty. So this is your goal in which you are going to do assessment, making a strategy to achieve your strategy goal. You are going to make tactical plan. To achieve your tactical plan, you are going to make your operational plan. An operational plan implemented by who? Practitioner, not you. You are going to develop plan. They are going to implement. Currently, what happened? Maybe here, many of you already you are implementing. But in CISSP, you have to think how you can actually develop. Your role is doing a risk assessment, developing a solution, reducing the risk, within risk appetite with help of improving a process. These are all 5 things if you will keep in mind during encountering any question, CISSP question, you can easily clear this certification. Here in domain 1, just I am taking 2 seconds, after that we'll do question. I'm not covering each and everything. In domain 1, you are going to build an InfoSecurity strategy. And domain 7, you are going to implement InfoSecurity strategy. So 1 to 7 is a flow, and which you are using every day in your organization. Maybe your role is different, right? Your role is different. Maybe you are a part of compliance team. So you are ensuring compliance, one section. Maybe you are a part of identity and access management team. So you are providing access to customer and you can say entity or subject. If talking about subject may be people, or maybe you can say system. With help of you, subject are getting access. So you can think here you are going to identify what is your requirement, how you are going to protect the data, how you are going to develop or how you are going to acquire that control, how you are going to integrate in your existing infrastructure or existing your network solution, how you are going to give access to you can say user. Here you are going to evaluate efficiency or effectiveness of your control which you have implemented, and here you are going to operate. So during operation, what happened? Maybe you will encounter incident. Maybe you are going to upgrade some feature. Maybe you are going to patch vulnerability because maybe you are receiving some vulnerability, right? So all these things you are going to do here in operational. And here is a little different. Maybe your organization is building any application, developing any application because you have an in-house developer, or maybe you are going to take help, third-party help to develop any application. So how you are going to ensure security in those applications, right? This is the most important. So you know that all domain is the most important, and if you will carefully analyze, you will get like you have to segregate. And generally I say to my participant, you have to just focus on to identify the important topic. Just I will take 2 to 3 minutes and then we'll do question. If you see the important topic in domain 1, risk management framework, you will get minimum 3 to 4 questions in exam. Governance, you will get 2 to 3 questions. Now, if talking about governance, maybe you can say corporate governance, or maybe you can say InfoSecurity governance. You will get 2 to 3 questions. Due care, due diligence, most important. You will get 1 and 2. BCPDR, approx 5 to 6 questions. Code of ethics, 2 questions. So these all topics are important. 100% in exam. Same your asset security, classification, categorization, right? Then de-identification, data destruction, data life cycle, all are important, 100% in exam. Same here, like your system life cycle, Bella Padula, TPM, right? Your security models, all are testable in exam. Same your networking, OSI model, convergence network, then some network attacks, then SDN, CDN, right? NAC. These all are important. So if you will identify and you will focus more on those topics, it's actually easy to clear. I'm not saying another topic is not important, but these all topics, you can say you will get initial question from these topics only. And if you are very strong in these topics, you can easily clear this certification, this exam. As you know that the few professionals got a chance to work in all domains. Right? Maybe you're working for 5 or 6 or 10 years in only one domain. So it's actually easy for one domain to understand and completely, you can say, build your skill set as a CISO. But on another domain, you have to focus more because maybe you are actually encountering first time those. Right? So if you will adopt such approach, this certification is not difficult certification, right? So dream, plan, and execute. Okay. In all domain 3 is the biggest domain, you can say, because physical security also you have to encounter, because in exam you will get approx 3 to 4 questions related, physical security related questions. So right, so you have to read this. So domain 3 is a little bit vast. Apart from that, I'm saying vast, not difficult. Apart from that, all domain is easy to understand. Just you have to focus CQ method. That means context. Now, what is the context of CISSP? You have to think like CISO, or think like security head, or think like manager. And how you are going to do? Manager will not focus professional approach, not practitioner approach. Before taking any decision, do risk assessment. Right? Before taking decision, understand business. What is the impact on business? And according to this, he or she is going to take a decision and reducing the risk so business can grow. Now, if saying a risk, you can cover all domain, any type of risk. Okay.